Hello, good morning friends. Welcome to my channel Prodbug, and in this particular chapter we will see how to pass the parameter. Very important topic, very important topic because this will be going to use a lot. We will see in this chapter the default parameter, how you can pass the default parameters, how you can pass named parameter. There are a lot of new features which we will going to see in this particular chapter. Okay, so try to understand, try to be with me, and let's go ahead. Okay. So, for the time being, ignore this. In the next chapter, I will tell you what is this. For the time being, just ignore everything. Okay, let's start directly from the main method. Okay, so what I'm doing, uh, passing parameter one to find maximum. Okay, let me comment of because it will create unnecessary problem in understanding. So let me. Okay, yes. Okay, I hope this will run. Let me run the code first and we will walk through the code. Okay, so yeah, it's running properly. Now we can start. Okay, so let's take a look at that these two function. What we are doing, we are calling this method passing parameter. This is some function methods, let's say ABC, and we are passing 10 and 20, two numbers. We are passing something. It will sum up. The method will sum up and it will return some result, and we are simply printing. And sum is 30. Let's go to the method. So we are passing a. See, look at the declaration. We are first in the Java. We generally used to write int a, right? This way, but in Kotlin, it is opposite. I don't know why they have done, but it is opposite. And now we have to mention the variable first, and after that we need to define its type. Okay, so A is integer, B is integer, and return type is integer. So here generally we used to write here int public public int ABC, all this thing. But here they have modified a bit, and return type we need to write here. So this is the parameter, int are the two parameter, and this is the return type. So C is an integer. That's why I am returning a integer here. So in method, what I'm doing, I'm simply taking two parameters A and B, I'm summing them up, and I'm returning at C. Okay, you can directly return A plus B as well. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, let's go back and okay, in the second, and the output is 30. Okay, we can see. Okay, in second example, what we are doing, passing parameter 2, the new function name, we are passing 20 and 20, and we are expecting the sum should be 40. We can see result is 40. Let look at what we are doing here. Expression in one line. Okay, so what we are doing here, rather than giving a curly braces and giving all these things, we know that it's a simple sum method, so why unnecessary wasting a lot of lines. So this is exactly the same. Some method name, n is an integer, m is an integer, and return type will be integer, and equal to, we have used directly equal to, and we have given the code here, n plus m. So this is a change. Earlier we have given the curly brackets, but after removing a curly bracket, everything, this code has been removed completely, and has been replaced by equal to n plus m. So this is called expression in one line. Okay, so this is the beauty of Kotlin. You can, there are a lot of shortcuts is given, and you can use them. Okay, so the result is 40. Now let's go to the next example one by one. And what we are doing there, find max number. Okay, out of 1560, I am trying to find the maximum number. Let's go to here. Again, the same example, the inline one line expression, but here we are giving if else loop in one line. Okay, so in this case, we are only doing sum up, so it's a bit easy, but look at here. We have given the if n is greater than m, return n, otherwise else return m. Okay, so rather than using a lot of code in one line, we have written the complete if else loop. So this is another example of in one line expression, another example of one line expression where we have removed unnecessary lot of line code has been converted into single line. Okay, so this will return uh, the number whichever is greater in the output. Okay, let's, so 60, you can see output is 60, max number. Okay, I hope till this point is clear. We are passing to integer, and this is the inline one line expression. This is also one line expression. We have used if else in this case. Here we have used only the simple plus. Okay, so now let's see default parameter. Very good, very interesting topic. Okay, so passing default parameters. Okay, so there are two methods we have defined. In one case, we are passing only one variable. In second method, we are passing two values, so 20 and 200. Okay, in the first case, and let me run the code, and then we'll see the output. Okay, let's go to this method first. Okay, see output is different, 120 and 220. Okay, we'll explain you why the difference. Just keep remember we are passing 20, and in the second case we are passing 20 and 200. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, so this is the first method. We are passing only 20 here, and I have given the if. So I have taken 100 as a default value. So this is an example of default parameter. So this is a kind of overloading, but not exactly the overloading. It will be wrong to say it is overloading. But here this is the example of default parameters. So basically, if you can call this parameter, if you are calling with only one variable, it will be go to the A, and B will be treated as 100. So what will happen? It will plus 100 plus 20, so output will be 120. Okay, and in second case, what we are doing, we are passing 20 and 200. So 200 will override this default value because we are giving the 200 value, so 100 will be overrided. So default parameter will be overrided with 200. So now the result will be 20 plus 200. So that's why it is 220. I hope this is clear. Go and again back and check what we are doing. In this case, our default 100 will be used in the B parameter, and in this case, B will be treated as a 200, and rest everything will remain same. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Default parameter functionality. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, let's see. The next is named parameter. Okay, the named parameter is like rather than giving 20 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any two numbers, we can name them here itself. So what I have done is age is 30 and phone number is this. Okay, look at these two example. Both are exactly same. Here age is coming by default. This is a means idea feature, but ideally I have not written age here. Okay, I have simply written uh, you can see I have written only 20, and after saving age is appearing here, but I have not written it. Okay, so in second case we have intentionally mentioned that age is equal to 30 and phone number is this. And in third example, what we have done, I have given phone number as this and age is equal to 40. So basically I have swapped both the variables, and now look at the beauty. What will happen? I will show you. Let me run the code, then I will show you the output, and it will be easy to understand for you guys. See, age is 20, age is 30 and 40. So 20, 30 and 40. Phone number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 and 5, 6, 7. So 5, 5, 6 and 5, 6, 7. So output is absolutely correct. There is no problem. But what is happening? Why we are sending the phone number here and here in this case we are sending the phone number here, right? And both are integers. Yes, there is no string. Both are integers. So how Kotlin is able to understand? Let's go to the method. Okay, so method, this is the only method we are calling, line number 79. Okay, let's go back and see. Again, I am going here. So in any function, if you go, it will always going to the line number 79. So method is single. We are calling single method, and here you can see I have given a age as int and phone number as int. Okay, and I am printing age and phone number. Okay, so if you are not using the named parameter, basically I'm not using the named parameter here because I'm simply passing 20 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by default, 20 will go to the age and 1, 2, 3, 4 will be treated as a second parameter. So second parameter is phone number. Okay, so this is by default. In this case, again, I am saying that, okay, first parameter is age and second parameter is phone number. This is also okay. Okay, not a problem. But what is happening in this third is I'm saying First parameter is phone number is equal to this, and second parameter is age equal to. So age will go to the this will go to the first parameter of the method, and this will be mapped to the second parameter, because that is the beauty of the named parameter. We have already named it. Okay, so it does not matter the sequence of passing. So it will all depend upon the name. So suppose there are 10 parameters here. Okay, age, phone number, address, street, etc., etc., India, country, all those things. 10 parameters are there. Okay, so in this case, we don't need to specify exactly, and you don't need to match it. Okay, because in case of a large number of parameters, it become a bit confusing, that it can be a problem, right? So you may, by mistake, you may make some mistake that rather than the age you are passing some phone number, and rather than the phone number you are passing the age, because there are a lot of parameter, and people get confused. So the beauty of the name parameter, if you name it, that you know that, yeah, this is a phone number and this is the age. So irrespective, you can you don't need to map exactly the same way. You can give this parameter anywhere in this method. Okay, because we have already mapped with the names, and the mapping will be happen as per the name, given name. Okay, so this is the beauty of named parameter. I hope I am able to explain you properly. If not, kindly let me write in the comment section. I will explain you once more. Okay, and this is the last named default parameter. Okay, so we have basically we are just combining this one and the first one, default, and the, let me show you the method first. Okay, what we are saying here, day is integer, then month by default we have given, this is the default parameter example, right? So January is a default month. If you are not passing any month, if you are not giving any month, I will treat it as a January. And if you are not passing any year, I will treat year as 2022. These are my default value, Jan and 2022. For the day, I am not assuming any default value, so you have to give some values at least. Okay, and I'm printing day, month, and year in this way. And let's go back to the uh, calling method, and let me run the code, and we'll compare these four style how we are calling it. Okay, so the first one, we are not using any default value. We are passing 23 December 2030. Okay, so you can see 23 has been printed, December, and 2030 has been printed. This is the normal way. In second case, what we are doing, we are passing only 23 and November, so default value of 2022 will be used. Got it? And in this third case, what we are doing, we are using the 23 as a month. Month will be treated, default month will be treated. This is the January is the default month, and 2050 we are passing here intentionally, and so this will be 2050. And in the last case, we are only passing 23, rest Jan and 2022 will be the default value. So I hope this is clear. Default, we have learned default named parameters, then we have seen uh, inline one line expression, right? And so all these things we have learned in this particular chapter. Thank you for watching this, and let's meet in the next chapter. Till that time, thank you, have a good day.